It's disgusting, and what frightens me is that he lives very close to me. Paulette Road is the next road to mine, and at the time when he was doing all of this, she said, "If you're age 40 or whatever," I've so many people. I've put it up, and people have said I used to have to hide from him. Someone else said he kidnapped my friend for 2 days. Him and his friends raped her for 2 days. Other people have said, there's people who've turned to drugs because of him. Um, Other people have said he used to go out with my school friend while we were at school. He used to go out with her. And I said, why didn't anyone report him? Apparently, he was a police informer. He'd murdered people as well, and people knew he'd murdered people, so there was nowhere to turn. The police were supporting him because he was an informer, and he was a murderer. Everyone knew that he'd killed people. So, literally, there was nothing you could do.
I want you guys to know that this is not a theory, this is not allegations, or this is true fact, faces fact. This woman who's talking, Afwa, yeah, we used to date back in the day. She's an actor, an activist, and stuff. And Vincent tried to rape her. Now, Nadine, who he's talking about, which is Cecil Rubin's niece, I know because me and Richard Taylor go around together, he raped her. Blatant. Yes, but people are afraid to light. She has done a solicitors. She's going to solicitors, but she wants people to know, and anybody who does know, any of these victims, to come forward. So it's with that why I put it in the group. So if anybody does know, they need to forward it on and not bury their heads in the sand. It's not an allegation, and it is going to the police. But in order for this to happen, people need to come out of the woodwork, just like they did with this Jimmy Savile and the Weinsteins and everybody else. Everybody knows Vincent Rat from the Brixton. He used to run Rat Security. You know, he was a bully. He was a rapist as well. How much kids has he raped? Many. Yes, and he done this with violence. I know this because I used to work with Vincent in security until Vincent himself killed my cousin and the security on the door. Blatant, got off the case. He was an informer. He worked for the police. Allegations, facts. Not allegations, facts. So that's why I put it in the group. And if anybody needs to or knows anybody, please let us know and we'll pass it on to the relevant people.
I cannot believe she's actually come out and said his name. My brother introduced me to Vincent. I think I was about 15 years old. And Vincent actually knows my dad very well. And my brother kept telling Vincent that I can sing and all that. He had um, his security, Vincent Rat from Rat Security. He owns his security where they go to pubs and clubs and all that, but it's full of gangsters and stuff. Vincent has a studio and would get the girls to come into the studio to make music and stuff, but he'd end up sleeping with most of these girls and getting most of them pregnant. Um, I was going to go to his studio, but I just happened to tell my dad. And my dad said, wait, you mean Ratty? And I said, oh, yeah. He goes, let me tell you something. Make sure you tell Ratty who your father is. And I said, huh? And he said, are you listening? Make sure you tell Ratty who your father is. Because anyhow, if you just go there and you don't tell him it's me as your father, and him do anything to you, I'm going to kill him. So I ended up not going there anyway. He talks to girls, makes them think he's going to make them stars. They go there with their music. He gives them a couple sessions in the studio where he ends up sleeping with these girls, 15, 14, 16, 17, 18 years old. Right, he used to go to my cousin's church as well. Tried to give his heart to the Lord a few years back because he's been done for a lot of things, and he went to Heart to Heart. My cousin is a minister, and he gave his heart to the Lord. And my cousin had to go to Scotland Yard to say, and he went to number 10 with Ratty because the police were on him all the time to say, listen, he's given his heart to the Lord, stop messing with him, he's on a different walk now, and all this stuff like that. So he was actually going to Heart Ministries for a period of time. But this man, he's tormented. I actually was with Ratty in the summer for the March summer gone. And yeah, he don't mess with me. He would never, because of my dad and everything, my brothers and stuff. But he's a gangster. He's a serious guy as well. It didn't take him long when he gave his heart to the Lord, but the demon, that thing is still in him. He had beef with someone who went to the house and burned the whole place down. I mean, literally set fire to the whole building with the people in it. And he's done a lot worse than that as well. Even with the girls and that, he's done even worse than that. So I can't believe she's calling him out. This woman is on holiday, but she's obviously got to come back. He has many people that will back him and deal with her over this. I can't believe she actually